it's happening, my wonderful people. Things are beginning to really turn, after Peter Obi said something about what happened in Kenya. This has sparked up a lot of reactions with everybody, reacting and saying, wow, this is actually possible. Yes, is what has happened in Kenya. A man who was not so popular in politics won the election, unlike the candidate who was like the established one and all that. Of course, if you're not happy, you have the liberty of taking it all to court. Okay, so, or taking it all to court, and they did, and court upheld his, the election. Right now, what we see is that, Peter Obi says the Kenya victory, what it means to Nigeria. Obi, tells it all, and talks about Rota and says this is exactly what should be. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. Kenya, your victory gives hopes, courage to Nigerians, Obi tells Rota. Presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Peter Obi, says the victory of Kenya President-elect William Ruto at the nation's Supreme Court held virtual lessons of hope and courage to Nigerians. Obi disclosed this while congratulating Ruto over the affirmation of his victory by the nation's Supreme Court as the winner of the presidential election held last month. Recall that Ruto was declared the winner of the just concluded presidential election in the East African country, but Ruto rival rejected the results, alleging irregularities, and went to court to contest the results. However, Kenya Supreme Court in its unanimous judgment dismissed the petitions against Ruto's electoral victory, taken to his verified Twitter handle to congratulate Ruto. Obi wrote, "I congratulate Kenya Vice VP at William Ruto on the Supreme Court verdict upholding his victory in the presidential election. He has achieved a great faith and victory both at the polls and in court. By this verdict, it is a double victory for Kenya, for the nation, for the national democracy of the people, and the intellectual and the integrity of the judiciary. The recent political event in Kenya that saw Ruto to victory held vital lessons of hope and courage to Nigerians who are firmly focused on taking back the nation from the old order for good," he has said. So this is exactly what is happening. He said this is really, this is really the new thing, the new order of the day, and everybody, have to really come on board and ensure that, politicians do not take us for a ride. We have to really get on the truth and ensure that the focus is shifted to where it ought to be. So this is what is happening. Is what is happening, whether you like it or not. Okay, this is what we need to do, and every one of us have to begin to know that it is possible. Yeah, you must see that it is possible. We must first of all have the faith that this is possible and we can truly, sincerely achieve it. Okay, by the time this is achieved, then we can begin to move on and ensure that truth become the order of the day. Yes, because right about now, most of these people and most things that are happening are clearly showing to us that, there is something really not right in all of this going on. There is something sincerely and truly not right. Okay, and listen, whether you like it or not, Nigerians, once upon a time, we have been held in a very, in a position that has not gone down well for us and with us and in us. And so remember, okay, we all have to really ensure that every one of us, okay, know what is really happening and give truth a contents in this country. What has happened in Kenya shows that we can actually get the old system out and bring in a new one. The oldies don't want it to go. They are holding on to it. vehemently. They don't want it to go because it will not profit them. It will not profit them in any way. It will not profit them. Okay, they are holding on to it because if anything happens, it's going to adversely affect them. So what are they doing? They are standing up to it and they are ensuring that their voice is heard irrespective of all that is happening. They want to have a free pass in all of this. They want to ensure that they stand for what they could get. Okay, they are rising up to it and they are ensuring that they have a free a free pass every minute, every second. Whatever happens, whatever the situation gets to be, Nigerians, we are all in this together, and we must take back our nation in our hands. Okay, we must take back our nation in our hand. We must take back our country in our hand. We can't allow the same people over and over again be the determinant of what is happening to us. They have done it over and over again, but it is time to take it back. Yeah, if Kenya can do it, oh, we are more than enough. We are more than able to get things back on track. Okay, so Nigerians, youth, well done, every one of us, well done to us for the push to ensure that the presidential candidate we feel has what we need to move this nation forward is the person getting on board. Because again and again, I tell you sincerely, these people don't want us to go. It's like the case of Pharaoh. They want to hold on to us, hold it tight. Oh, and their fist is that tight, my dear, I can tell you. They have such a firm grip. They don't want to let it go, because if they let us go, they will be in for it, and they don't want to be that. They don't want us to know the truth. They don't want us to know the cost of governance and the expenses, undue expenses that they keep spending, how they destroy the country's wealth, how they share money and tell us that they are giving money to people to buy cars. Why students at home? Excuse me, who does that? Sadly, Nigerian government does that. These are some of the things that we need to begin to pay attention to and really move forward. These are people who, sincerely, truly speaking, do not care what's happening to any one of us. What they are working at and what they are doing is what profits them. And so if it profits them, then all well and good. They don't care about the individuals that are going through stuff, lives and all that is happening. They can't be bothered. Honestly, sincerely speaking, they can't be bothered. It's shameful, but it's the true reality picture of what is on ground. So Nigerians, the time to forge ahead and to ensure that these things come to an end is now. Yes. Okay, so it is what it is. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. God bless. Have a lovely and a fantastic day from us. It's bye for now.